How is it going, everybody? My name is DeMarco, and today we are talking about the ever-elusive, the ever-exciting, maybe for some of us out there, and the gift that just keeps on releasing, Skyrim. And in this case, we're talking about the Anniversary Edition in particular. What the hell is going on with it? The announcement of the Anniversary Edition initially came over 2 months ago on August 19th of this year, and since then we've received very little information about what to expect. We know that there's a base version, a free version, and a premium version of the update, but as far as the premium version, the one we actually have to shell out cash for, there's a lot of question marks, a lot of mysteries, and with only 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks as I'm making this video, before the release, you're really cutting it close, Bethesda, and I don't blame fans if it's making them a little bit nervous. Just as a very quick refresher, what do we officially know about the release of the Anniversary Edition? Well, we do know that there's a premium, as well as a free version of it. In the free version, you'll get access to improved visuals, as well as 3 pieces of Creation Club content. You'll get Saints and Seducers, which is new weapons, and new monsters, and a new quest line. You'll also get access to survival mode, as well as fishing. Bethesda has been very pertinent to showcase fishing. I'm really excited about it. I'm not sure why, but there you go. As we get closer to the official release of the Anniversary Edition, again, there's so many unknowns. Who exactly is this for? Who will benefit most from this upgrade? Well, we're really not sure. Why? Because we also don't know what is going to be released in addition to the already existing Creation Club content. There's 26 brand new Creation Club items that we haven't seen before out of a total of 74, meaning 33% of the value of this upgrade is unknown to us. And on top of that, to add insult to injury, we have no idea what this will actually be priced at. Will it be $20? Will it be $30? My personal guess is $40. I think that seems in line with what the amount of content that you're getting mixed with the previous cost, although many people will argue that it was already pretty high for the value of what you got in the Creation Club. $40 sounds understandable. I don't like it, but it's understandable. And I think what just makes this whole thing a little bit more confusing is even if you go back to the initial announcement where you can see the photo that they put up with the blog post that showcases this Anniversary update, it says Anniversary Edition includes Skyrim Special Edition plus 500 Creation Club elements, free next generation console upgrade. There's no asterisk there. There's no footnote that says Creation Club elements only available with purchase of premium upgrade. Nothing there. Historically, when we've seen companies wait to delay as long as they can to announce the price of a product, the most recent example being Nintendo, where they did not, with the actual announcement, they didn't showcase a price for their Nintendo 64 add-on premium version of their online service. And then when it finally was revealed, a lot of fans displayed displeasure with that price point. They thought it was unfair, it was unreasonable. The value that you were getting for the promise of more content in the future just wasn't worthwhile. Similarly here, I wouldn't feel too surprised if Bethesda comes out with a price point that's higher than fans are likely hoping for or willing to accept or ready to pay for. Does this lack of a reveal, is it because they know that the price is too expensive? Is it overconfidence? Do they think that the value that you're getting is so far worth it that when they do announce it to us, it will be this huge surprise and fans will go, holy shit, for this price, it's amazing? Or are they still themselves uncertain and maybe internally discussing where they should release it out based on feedback that people are giving now? I will say that especially releasing in a holiday season makes it pretty tough. A lot of people don't have the money to be spending on new games, let alone something like the Anniversary Edition upgrade. In October, we saw many great releases, including Far Cry 6, as well as Guardians of the Galaxy, which I'm trying to complete to put a review on the channel. I'll try to get that out as soon as possible. In November, you have a lot of really great releases. You will have the new Call of Duty game. You have the new Battlefield game. You also have Forza Horizon 5, as well as the remasters of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. The biggest question I think we all have to ask ourselves is, who is this for? Who will benefit the most from purchasing this upgrade? And honestly, I think this is probably the easiest question to answer given the lack of information, and it's probably going to be PlayStation fans. If you play on PC, you already have access to numerous, and I mean just a bounty of incredible mods that cost nothing. If you really, really love them, please do donate and support the mod authors as much as you can, but they're all available for free. If you play on Xbox, that selection is a little bit more limited, but you can still do some pretty incredible things, including Beyond Skyrim Bruma. You could bring along Inigo. When it comes to PlayStation, that selection is much more limited, so buying and purchasing into Creation Club content gives a little bit extra value. Aside from the price point, I think the other biggest question is exactly how large in scope will these 26 editions be. If it's anything like fishing, which is the biggest thing Bethesda has talked about so far, it's not really that impressive, all things considered. Realistically, my expectation is that we'll see more in line with what we've already gotten. I think a couple examples we can look at that are already existing on the Creation Club. The Lord's Mail in particular, I think serves as a pretty good benchmark for the type of things that you get when it comes to Creation Club style content. And I don't mean this as any disrespect to the mod authors themselves, but this is just the style. It's very bare bones. It really just scratches the surface. And I don't mean any disrespect to the mod author themselves. It's more so the value that you got for the price, and will that translate to this new Anniversary Edition. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of the week, we'll see something from Bethesda, just anything, a trailer, a new blog post, whatever they choose to do. You know, if Skyrim's in the title, people will be talking about it all across the internet. So I don't think they're too worried about getting the message out there when it comes to any update regarding Skyrim. But what I will say is, I think the most painful thing, and what most of us feel, is the potential for Creation Club to be something great. It could be really cool. You can see Falscar-sized mods that people wouldn't mind paying for, all things considered, because those are DLC-sized mods, and that's what the Creation Club can be, but it's not what it is. Especially if we're going to see the return of the Creation Club in Starfield, which is a whole other discussion. I hope that this could be the first step to trying to improve it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please do be sure to leave your thoughts on Anniversary Edition. Are you picking it up? Do you not care? Are you waiting to hear more news? Let me know your feelings about it in the comment section below. And as always, I hope to see you all next time. So long, everybody.